This is a reflection on a supervision that I had. Um, I'm going to be using the SWOT analysis. Yeah, so I think the supervision was really good. The strengths to that situation was I was able to kind of talk to my youth work manager, youth work supervisor, and get a few things off my chest. Speak to her and and really kind of have a chat about the things that I feel were going good, feel were going bad. Kind of go through the things that I might not have really felt anything of, but she might have brought to attention. Like relationships with young people, relationship with staff, even just being my availability. How it was going. Obviously, the fact I have children at home. So that was a good opportunity in regards to that, definitely. In regards to my weaknesses of it, I think the weaknesses of a supervision for me really is the fact of leaving yourself open. You know, perhaps you might feel, sometimes I feel to myself, well, if I say this, then she might think, oh, well, no, he's not suitable for this position, or he's not, liable to get the best grade possible that I could give him if he felt a different way instead. But I think for me personally that would be the weakness. But I also do understand that, supervision is that time to go out there and make mistakes, in a sense where you need to kind of lay yourself bare so that your supervisor knows the situation, understands what you're going through, so that they can process it in the best way possible and give you the best chance possible. You don't want to be in the workplace and then you're doing something that a supervisor thinks you should be able to do, but really and truly you can't do it, Whereas in that situation, the supervision is the best time to get that out in the open, you know. So yeah, opportunities is basically just what I said. It is the best time for you to get that kind of thing out in the open. Yeah. So for me personally, I felt that it was a fantastic situation for me to be in. Not that I haven't been in it before, but I suppose before every time I've had a supervision, it's always been in an actual working capacity. I've actually been paid for it, and I'm seeing it as a professional working for a company who have employed me to deliver a service. So it feels as if to say, well, I can't be as open as I was in that situation. So it kind of, the opportunity for me really is the fact that I'm in a volunteer placement and I'm able to talk freely, knowing that I won't get sacked, knowing that I won't lose my job and have to fend for myself in a sense, or even be totally without. So personally, the opportunities is in that situation really was helpful. The threats. Um, I mean, I wouldn't really say it's a threat. The only threat I would turn around and say is the fact that my youth work supervisor has some control over my grade. So you know, having to be having to be aware that that I'm free to say whatever I please, but also be aware that what I say may influence the grade I get. And I know it's sad to say that, but at the end of the day, I mean, I want the best grade, obviously. So I'm gonna go out my way to try and get the best grade. Obviously, that's that's just it's a standard procedure. But so yeah. But to be honest, to balance it out, I don't think that um, was a subconscious thing on my part when the supervision was taking place. So, but yeah, all in all, I think a great supervision, a great time, and I think it really has changed my outlook on supervisions in general.